Every second, your computer makes millions of decisions. When you open Chrome, play game, watch YouTube, or even move your mouse, something inside your computer is thinking extremely fast. But what actually controls all of this? The answer is CPU. And by the end of this video, you'll finally understand how your computer actually thinks.
CPU stands for Central Processing Unit, but don't memorize the name only. Understand the job. The CPU is basically the brain of the computer. It receives instruction, processes them, makes decisions, and tells every part what to do. Without the CPU, your computer is just expensive metal and plastic. Nothing works. No thinking, no calculations, no actions. Let's say you click YouTube. Seems simple, right? But inside the computer, a crazy amount of work starts happening instantly. First, the CPU receives your click. Then it asks, okay, what program is this? Where are the files? What should appear on the screen? What data should go to RAM? What should the graphics card display? All of this happens in milliseconds. The CPU is constantly communicating with RAM, storage, graphics card, motherboard. It controls the entire operation like a manager in a giant company. Think about a restaurant. The customer gives an order, the waiter carries it, the kitchen cooks it, then the food comes back. In a computer, you are the customer. Your click is the order. The CPU is the chef. RAM is the kitchen table holding temporary ingredients. And storage is the refrigerator storing everything long term. This is why the CPU is so important. Because without the chef, nothing gets prepared. But here's the crazy part. Modern CPUs don't just do one task at a time. They can handle many instructions almost simultaneously. And this is where things become really powerful. Inside a CPU, there are things called cores. You can think of cores like workers. More workers means more tasks can happen together. A dual-core CPU has 2 workers. A quad-core has 4. Some modern CPUs have 8, 12, even 24 cores. This is why stronger CPUs are better for gaming, editing, programming, and multitasking. Now, let's talk about speed. You may hear something like 3.5 gigahertz. That means the CPU can process billions of cycles every second. Yes, billions. That's why computers feel instant. The CPU is calculating unbelievably fast behind the scenes. But speed alone doesn't make a CPU powerful. There's another hidden thing that affects performance massively, and most beginners completely ignore it. That is cache memory. Cache is ultra-fast memory inside the CPU itself. Imagine studying for an exam. Would you rather keep opening a huge bookshelf every second, or keep important notes directly in your pocket? That pocket is cache. The CPU stores frequently used information there so it can access it instantly. This saves time and increases performance dramatically. That's why high-end CPUs usually have larger cache memory. So now, you understand something most computer users never learn. The CPU is not just a random chip. It is receiving instructions, making decisions, performing calculations, managing communication, controlling operations. Every app, every game, every website depends on the CPU. It is literally the thinking center of your computer. And this is only lesson 1. In the next video, we'll learn how RAM actually works and why more RAM can make your computer feel dramatically faster. So subscribe now, because we're building your computer knowledge step by step from complete beginner to someone who truly understands technology. See you in the next lesson.